Yo, what's happening, YouTube family, and to my Truth Be Told Flex podcast family? Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said Sunday that a Secret Service agent saw a gun poking out of a fence at Trump's club that afternoon and fired at a gunman who was hiding in shrubbery ahead of where the former president was golfing. A man fled from the bushes after the shots was fired, but left behind an AK-47 style gun with a scope, two backpacks, and a GoPro camera. Authorities said whether or not the gunman fired any shots at the former president or back at Secret Service agents is still unclear. Trump was not harmed. A suspect helped police identify the car in which the suspect left the scene, and Routh was arrested soon after in Maine County, North Palm Beach. The suspect that they have, that's him that is behind me. His name is Ryan Wesley Routh. He is 58 and he has been charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number, according to multiple reports. He could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted on both charges. Routh is due back in court for a bond hearing on September the 23rd and an arraignment on September the 30th. Pending an indictment, he could still face additional charges in the case. Routh appeared at the Southern District of Florida courthouse before Judge Rowan M. McCabe Monday morning, cuffed and wearing an inmate uniform. No federal court documents have been made publicly available as of 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not understanding. I would be lying to you people if I told you that I knew what was real, what was fake. I would be lying to you if I told you that I believe everything that I am seeing. Nothing is as it seems. But what I can tell you, that these are trumps that are being blown. I can assure you that these are signs that are being revealed to let you know that if you have not gotten it right with the Most High, that you don't have a whole lot of time to do that. We are running out of time. America has come to her end, and it's just a matter of time. People are uneasy. I don't believe that there's a lot of people that have any trust, real trust in the government. And just by me doing a people test when I go out into the world, I know for a fact, just from what it is that I see, not hearsay, not things that I read, but me actually talking to people, people don't trust neither one of these candidates. Nobody is on board with either one of them because they feel that they are the best for the job. This for real is a pick your own poison. But I'm going to ask this question. I'm 51. Who older than me have seen such a time as this, when we have had a candidate with not one assassination attempt on his life, but two within the last month or two? Now, it is not that I want anything to happen to Donald James Trump. Let's get that out there and let's get that understood. But the first thing that's bothering me is that both attempts have failed. That I'm not understanding. Who are you guys sending after him? Or is there a better question as to who is sending these guys after him? Are these purposely failed attempts? Are we watching reality TV? Is this Hollywood that we are watching? Are they really trying to assassinate the former president, or are they doing a hell of a job making it seem as if they are trying to assassinate the former president? I don't know what's going on. I don't have an answer to either one of those questions, but what I do know is that with the government that we have and the people that are in power, that if they want to reach out and touch you, it don't matter who you are, you will come up unalived. There is no way that within the last month or month and a half that 2 failed attempts have been on one man and both of them have came up empty. This is the second question that I have. The last gunman, his name was Thomas Crooks, young guy. He was on an unsecured rooftop that Secret Service said themselves that they did not monitor because it was too slanted, even though the rooftop was easily walkable. The second attempt was at Trump's property on a golf course, where the Secret Service man said that they saw a gun poking through the shrubs. Riddle me this, Batman. How is it that people who are not associated with Trump and his team are being found within yards distance of him anyway? I'm not understanding this. I'm not understanding how people who we would probably deem as just average Joes are finding themselves in the proximity of the former president of the United States. Every inch of the area in which this guy is supposed to be at all times is supposed to be secured and cleared to ensure that he is safe. But not once, but twice have we had individuals that got within a vicinity close enough to where they can get a shot off at him. Make that make sense to me. This is the former president of the United States. We're not talking about just your average celebrity or just your average Joe. We're talking about the former president of the United States, who at all times is supposed to have Secret Service people around him, and wherever it is that he go, they are supposed to make sure that the area is both secured and cleared. How is this even plausible that Thomas Crooks and Ryan Wesley were even in the vicinity to get a shot off? Now, I don't know how true this is, but it came across my desk that in an odd coincidence that both he and the previous Trump shooter, talking about Ryan Wesley and Thomas Crooks, they was both in a BlackRock commercial as extras. Now, BlackRock is a company that heavily funds the war in Ukraine. Now, this image that is behind me of Ryan Wesley, this is him that is in Ukraine. Okay? Now, it says that one of his charges is possessing a firearm and a known felon. So I'm not understanding how he's traveling the way that he is. It's things like this that gives me suspicion. This is why it's hard for me, and I'm just talking me, to believe what it is that I'm reading, what it is that I'm seeing, and what it is that I am hearing. Are they allowing these people in the proximity of Donald James Trump, or are they planting them there? Now, my co-host, we were talking, and I'm always give credit where credit is due. Okay. He said something that made all the sense in the world to me, because initially I was thinking to myself, man, is it the Democrats that's doing this? Are they trying to take him out? Not saying that it was, but that's just the line of thinking that I was thinking. And he was like, well, why would they want to do that right now with the steam that Kamala is having? She's doing good. She's leading in the polls, and she got all the media behind her. What she do? And she even got Taylor Swift to endorse her now. That cost Taylor Swift. That has cost Taylor Swift. That's something that we may talk about a little bit later. But he said, why would they do that right now? There's no reason. He said that he believed, and it makes all the sense in the world to me, that Donald Trump and his campaign team may be the ones behind these failed attempts. Makes sense. Hey, Donald Trump come from the era of Jerry Jones. All media press is good press. Then it explains how they keep failing, because they on the payroll. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's happening, but it makes a lot of sense to Shia Yeshua. It makes sense as to how they keep failing, and it also answers the question as to how they are being in the proximity of the former president of the United States. Why would you not secure the rooftop in an area where he's going to have an outdoor rally? How is it that this guy, and look at this guy, let me get out of the way. Look at this guy. How did he end up on a property of Donald James Trump with an AK style 47 gun, a backpack, and a camera, undetected? How? He was either paid to be there by those who were there, or he was allowed to be there by those who were there. That's it. Those are the only two plausible answers for that. That's it. The only thing that we need to get out of this is that our redemption is drawing nigh. Messiah is on the way back. The fuse is so short for America that if you got sin on you, you're going to burn right along with it. There is no time for us to be putting our trust in man. I'm not reporting this in the lights of one is right and one is wrong. This is what this one is doing, and this one is what this one is not doing. I'm reporting this in the light of understand that the Trumps are blowing. The woes are being sound. The arrow has been shot, and no one can stop it and turn it back. Whether Trump and his campaign team is doing this, whether the other party is doing this, or whether these are real people that are out here trying to take this man's life, none of that even matters. The only thing that matters right now is your soul. And we are being warned before the destruction. All of this is coming to an end. This is Shia Yeshua Judah. Y'all talk to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I think that it's a bunch of BS. That's what I think. I don't know. But just imagine, though, if Donald Trump was truly assassinated. Y'all think what they call the insurrection was bad. Let something happen to that man. You better have some water and some food in your house, because the streets would be total chaos. total chaos. Till the next time, this is Yeshu. Truth Be Told Flex Podcast. We are on vacation right now for a couple of weeks, and we will be back soon. I don't have a calendar in front of me right now to let you know when we'll be back, but continue to support the channel. Shalom.